Well, hello. Thank you for coming to see us this morning. I'm out in the backyard. Ida just hit the coast. There was over 1 million people without electricity. And I wanted to show you basically the kind of how to do a non-electric refrigerator. Hopefully this might be of help to anybody that goes into an emergency or survival mode or something like this. I used this on the ranch for over 8 years and it worked perfectly. And I'll show you a picture of ours that we had on the ranch. And it would cool, it wouldn't freeze, but it would cool all of your food during the summer. I mean, it would cool it down 20-30 degrees. In fact, overnight we would jello, by putting it into this thing. So let me just explain to you how basically it works. So we have a potato sack on top. This is a thing to hold your water. And what it looks like is just basically an old cupboard. We put chicken wire in the different places to keep the little critters out, and we have holes all throughout the back. The back is completely open, so we put our food, milk, meat, whatever we have into this unit, and then we put the gunny sack, which is just a round, great big gunny sack. We put the gunny sack over the top of it. We fill this container with water, put it on the top, put the gunny sack pieces into the water, and we hold it down with just a normal old rock. Now what happens is that the water seeps down through the gunny sack and the wind blows through this refrigerator, and it will cool your food down 20-30 degrees depending on the humidity, depending on the wind, and so forth. But this is in a sense a wind solar evaporative refrigerator, and you can have this made, put it in the garage, get it all ready to go. And that anytime you have an emergency, or if the electricity goes out, which we'll discuss a little later in another broadcast, that the electrical grid is really vulnerable to cyber attacks. Let me just say that much. And then we have the hurricanes like we had in Ida. But this will keep your food, and if you have a refrigerator or freezer and the electricity goes out and you take that freezer food or refrigerator food, you stick it in here, turn the water on and soak it down real good, put your water up here, put it under a tree, wait for the wind to blow, and you have an evaporative refrigerator cooler, which is one of the greatest things that we ever had out on the ranch when we had no electricity. So now I'll just quickly grab the camera, and I'm going to show you a little bit about our water system supplies. And as you see in our backyard, we're in a drought. We've been in a drought for 3 years. This backyard used to look like a golf course. Consequently, without water, we've lost our lawns, and everybody else is in the same situation. So let me come forward and I'll show you what we look like with our water system. So as you can tell, I have a 3,000 gallon tank underneath the eaves of my house. Now this water system gathers all of the rainwater, snow water, or whatever we have, and in 1 or 2 rains that whole tank will fill up. And then I have filter systems at the bottom of the tank so that we could drink it if we boil it and filter it. Now, I have hoses running from that tank to this system right here. So I have solar panels that charge the battery. I have a little RV pump that we just connect it, and then from there run all of my hoses. This is my little solar panels. So from this standpoint, I am now capable of watering my garden. And if you look in the very back with that white door, that is my different types of trees, fruit trees, berries, and so forth. And sorry about my yard, it's just a mess. I am so discouraged, you know, that we have had this drought and this backyard looks like it does now. But our little boat, this is a closer look at what we're doing as far as our evaporative cooler, water into the tank, and we fill up. So that's just the basics of emergency planning that we have, and I'll show you some other pictures on this slide. You all take care. Please share this video. Let people know how to save their food during an emergency, or during a flood, or the rains, hurricanes, Ida, or just an emergency situation when the electricity goes out. God bless. Subscribe. I'll keep you informed. Bye now.